Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Crusader Kings 2 the Old Gods. If you've missed the recent episodes, wouldn't necessarily say it's been a smooth ride, but it hasn't been that rocky either. Scotland is at the height of its power, should I say Scotland is at the height of its power. Not trying to do a Scottish accent, I just don't know how to pronounce it when it's got the K in there. Now, there are a couple of things I have been told that we should probably do on this episode. Or surrounding this episode. One of them, ideally, was to destroy the Kingdom of Ireland. I'm just going to see if I can actually do this. Oh, you can't destroy titles under Gavelkind succession. So how do you switch from Gavelkind succession to something else? You need to have ruled for like 10 years or something, right? No vassal has a negative opinion of you. Okay, that's definitely true. Sorry, that's definitely false, I should say. And one of the following must be true: medium crown authority or high crown authority. Or max crown authority, obviously. Let's see if we have a... the opportunity to get medium crown authority. This will lower vassals' opinions of us, but I think we have a pretty good grasp on some of our vassals. Some of them. This lady has to die. That's my other plan for this episode. You know what? I think we can afford the hit, though. We can definitely field some civil wars here if necessary. How's our family doing? One son, who's 11, and one daughter. I would like to have another kid if possible, but, you know, you can't always get what you want. So let's try to go for medium crown authority, at least. Just to allow me to destroy the Kingdom of Ireland, which will make succession substantially easier in the future. This will also increase the amount of levies we get, which might be amazing. Now, we are lacking a lot of support here. Let's see. Oh, the Duchess of Albany is really against it, and she has 13 votes, but we were going to have her executed anyway. Or we're going to try to anyway. Wait one second. Since she has acted dishonorably towards us, no one will care. Maybe it's in our best interest to just take the 2/3 chance of success here. Because what I was thinking of doing is just having her assassinated, in a clandestine fashion, I should say, because she leads this faction, Princess Irmgard the Fat, a Princess of Germany for Scotland, and I obviously don't want to let that happen. But I also don't want to do civil war yet because, you know, I have to let my kind of levies recharge here because I apparently disbanded a bunch in enemy territory by accident. So I'm just going to let some time go by first. And we'll see what's going to happen here. In the meantime, okay, yes, I understand there is a dangerous faction. I was just spotlighting that. What I am going to do next, after we handle this kind of internal crisis, is I can declare war up here on Westmoreland because I have a de jure claim on it, because I own the duchy, or the... Whoa, that cat almost destroyed something on my desk there. Apologies for that. But I own the kind of duchy in this area, or the jarldom. I can't remember which it is. So we're just going to let our troops replenish a little bit, and then we'll go to town on this. In the meantime, I probably should try for the assassination on that lady, but instead I'm just going to speed things up quickly, because what can I say? I'm not always the best Crusader Kings player. My son Northernlion is not exerting himself in his studies. I am starting to despair. He's just dense. What can I do? I don't like that. Beat him into action. 40% chance he loses slothful. 50% chance he gains diligent. 40% chance he loses slothful. 10% chance of no effect. This is really good. He, at the very least, probably lost slothful as a result of that. Okay, so let's check out our military now. This is just in case we end up having to go to a civil war, recall. In case the imprisonment doesn't work out. My subjective opinions have always given me more praise than criticism. Good, gain 15 prestige just from being arbitrary. So let's wait till June. Whoa, okay. The King of Asturias. To the wretched King Northernlion II, may wisdom ever elude you. This is a formal declaration of war. Our armies shall meet on the field of battle. Asturias? I mean, if I surrender, do you just want Santiago? Because if you just want Santiago, I will give you Santiago. Asturian claim on Santiago. Offer peace, surrender. We lose 100 prestige. Fuck it, man. That is better than going to war with Asturias. I don't want to, you know, take part in the naval kind of exercises necessary to get over here. I never even wanted this county in the first place. I inherited it by accident. There we go. I lose the war. Oh, no. No big loss considering I already have 3,000 prestige. And you know what? Good on you, Catholic brothers, for starting the Reconquista here, even though it is taking you forever. In fact, I don't even know if you really gained much territory over the course of this entire thing. But okay, so let's look at our military. Getting better. I'm just going to let it go until maybe June. Hopefully nothing crazy happens in the meantime. Obviously, you know, it didn't, because here we are. Let's let it go until July now. After years of careful planning, Jacko Garufling from the court of Dyer of Desmond has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to press his claim by force. Goodbye, Jacko's host. Good luck with that. How's our military looking? We're at about 10,000 men. I think I can take the risk now, so let's just slow down to about speed 3. That's speed 4. That should be speed 3. And now we will try to imprison this vassal here. How's our law going here? Maybe good, but we're mostly just going to eliminate one of the people who is a serious problem, who has a vassal who is our kinswoman, but has a negative 100 opinion of us. So let's try to imprison her. We have a 66% chance. That's pretty good. Since she's acted dishonorably, no one will care. And she is now safely locked away in our dungeon. Can I just banish her? Ooh, that is going to lower people's opinion of us. What if we execute her? It'll lower vassals' opinions of you by 10, and it'll cost me 20 piety. We can retract vassalage? No, wait, that's not what I meant. What about revoke title? Will people be pissed? It'll lower her opinion of us by 80. Whatever, man. We can just revoke all of these, can't we? Must have a special reason to revoke if we have a truce. So I revoked a little bit from her. She needs to die, though, right? Yeah, we can't revoke any more counties. I guess we have a truce with her because we can't just... Otherwise, we could just take all of her counties immediately. You learn something new every day. Could we assassinate her in our dungeon? We have a 29% chance of success. If I'm discovered, it will be a black stain on my honor. I don't like that. It'll lower vassals' opinions by 10. How are our vassals looking right now? I don't think this is a major problem, and this could allow medium crown authority to go through. So for once, I am going to use execute imprisoned here on our vassal, and I apologize for this, but it had to happen. So with her dead, hopefully we are going to get a little closer to passing this law. We'll see, though. Okay, so since that actually ended up working out pretty well, one thing I would like to do is just take a quick look at our vassals for management. Why does this guy hate us? Let's see. Too many held duchies. Desires the Duchy of Lancaster, and he's ambitious, so he's not going to like us regardless. Is this too many held duchies thing? Yeah, that's a pretty ubiquitous thing. So we should probably find someone in our court and give away a jarldom or a duchy to them. Like, for example, what about this guy? He's the Chancellor. Actually, I like that guy a lot. We're not going to get rid of him. Why don't we go to the intrigue menu, invite a noble to our court, and then check him out and see if he is suitable for receiving this area. So he's how old? 29. He likes us. He's honest, zealous, and chaste. We're going to grant him one of our titles. Why can I only give him counties? Counties make you a count, obviously. What kind of titles do I hold? I hold so many duchies. Why can't I give them up to anybody else? Maybe that's a crown thing, or maybe you can only give it to existing vassals? I don't know. Let's take a look at one of our counts here who likes us. Or sorry, one of our, counts who likes us. 21. 65, the Count of Orkney, Steward of Scotland. I can indeed give you the Kingdom of Ireland. That's not going to happen. But maybe I will give you maybe the Duchy of Difflin down here. And he's going to love us for that. Although maybe I can use this in a better situation to improve someone's opinion of us who doesn't like us very much. He's our kinsman. He doesn't like us. What are his traits? I apologize that this might seem a little weird. He's envious, which I don't like. But he's also 13. What if we grant him the landed title to make him a little happier of us, or with us here? And as a result, he's a Jarl. Do people still hate us? Let's go check out our vassaldoms quickly. Too many held duchies? Okay, they have less concern with it now. Let's give away one more. Why not to this guy? He's already a Jarl. And he's an heir as well, which scares me. So let's go back to, like, counts. That guy loves us, doesn't like us at all. Let's just check out her traits quickly. Is she ambitious? No. So we will grant her a new title. Congratulations on having the Duchy of Galloway. Now, hopefully this will make vassals a little bit more receptive to us, because I've gotten rid of a couple of duchies. There's still some red in here that I can see, but nothing I can't handle, hopefully, anyway. Dangerous factions? Independence for Cornwall. Cornwall's been a thorn in my side for a long time, but no worries. All right. 8 minutes in, let's finally make something happen. This guy is independent, Earl Sir Dick of Westmoreland. Good luck, my friend. I have a de jure claim on Westmoreland. And my hope is that by engaging ourselves in this war here, we have the opportunity. He has 1,000 men. Nothing to sneeze at, but also not that amazing. I'm hoping that by engaging ourselves in this war, I have the opportunity to create more claims when we actually succeed. Or sorry, create more titles or usurp more titles when we actually succeed. And as a result of that, you should just come back here, actually. And as a result of that, be able to kind of get more and more territory under my wing. So where is this guy going to march? He's going to march in on these guys down. Oh, no, he's not. Let's back up for a second, because things are getting a little scary-ish. I just don't want to lose the war before I really have to. And I realize, by the way, I really, really need to stop abandoning troops in enemy territory, or disbanding troops in enemy territory. That is completely my mistake. All I can say, really, is that it is a problem sometimes to comment, I guess, and play the game at the same time. So an emissary from Pope Pius II has reached us with a proposal. Pope will grant us absolution for our sins of kinslaying. Yes, let's lose the trait of kinslayer, and it's going to cost us 100 piety, big deal, and 50 gold, even less of a big deal. Yes, thank you very much. Again, improving our papal relations, a very strong and important part of my strategy, I suppose. Let's continue just kind of falling back here, because I worry that these guys are actually becoming a little scarier than I might like. I'm going to... Oh, we're already on speed 4. My liege, I wish to intercede on behalf of one of your prisoners. Diplomatically explain why I cannot. I have gained 1 marshal randomly. I think... Oh, I've fulfilled my ambition. That means we don't have any more valid ambitions. That's okay, though. Now, we have 1,800 men that are going to come through here. I really need to, like, consolidate these troops is the principal problem with what's happening here. So first things first, let's have all of our troops meet up on this territory that I'm trying to siege in the first place. And as a result, okay, now we want to just get all these guys on the same space. At which point, I will be able to take this fight a little bit more effectively. In fact, why don't we just get all these guys to come in here now? And if they come in fast enough, we can turn this tide, and they're gonna arrive, but maybe too late. Nope, enough to easily destroy them. And now we're already at 56% of the way through this war, so that's how quickly things can turn. Looked pretty badly there for a second, but now, not so bad at all. Where are these guys off to? Strathern. They are going to be easy pickings, I would have to guess, and our siege is already, started and is going all right as well. So we might not even have to deal with sieging the land if we don't have to. If we just catch them off in another battle and all of their guys are dead, fantastic. We actually just inherited a county, which I will get rid of as soon as possible. Otherwise, we're going to have some problems with vassal management again. It's okay, though. As these troops continue to die, we got to 100% war score. That was one of the fastest wars that we've ever fought. So, yes, enforced demands. So he becomes our new liege, or sorry, we become his new liege now. And maybe we also gain the ability to control, or to create another title. So let's see. Enforced demands. There's nothing he can do about it. It does not appear that we can make a new title. And all of our troops currently in our territory. So Scotland grows ever larger, and Britannia has got to be within grasp now. So, with 8 out of 7, we should give it... I'm going to take this opportunity to give away another duchy. Maybe to a new... Oh, we can't give it to a new noble, can we? We'll give it to this count right here. What about this guy? Count of Westmoreland. He kind of hates us, but what are his traits? Paranoid, diligent, content. I like that. He's got an heir, so, I'm not happy with that, but if we give him a... we take him over and then we give him a duchy, like the Duchy of de Hubert down here. Maybe he becomes... more pleased with us. Oh, but that actually does... Okay, he is more pleased with us, but that doesn't actually give him... or take away from our domain size. So we should grant a landed title to maybe a new noble, like the one that we invited to our court recently. Guthrith down here, who actually likes us a lot, and he's going to like us a lot more once he realizes that, congratulations, you now own the county of... Can I not take over? Give him the county of Westmoreland? Whatever, take Glamorgan. That's fine by me. Fantastic. How do vassals feel about me now? Largely pretty good. What is up with our crown authority? Not going super well here. But maybe it'll pass one day. I'm not even sure what investiture means. Bishops within the kingdom can be appointed by their secular lieges and will be more loyal to their liege. The Pope will not be pleased. Okay, so we can do papal investiture, but I don't want that. Now, let's think about this. Where is our council right now? He's fabricating claims in York. It's not a bad idea, but it might be smarter to have him fabricate claims in Leicester here, where, in all hopefulness, maybe we can get him excommunicated? Nope. Maybe we can get this guy excommunicated from Northampton. No, we can't even ask, in fact. Why can't we offer vassalization? Oh, he's not at peace. Okay. Okay, so, just keeping in mind what has happened on past episodes, in case I should have talked about this before, but this part of England now is owned by Lotharingia, with the exception of these 2 counties right here. So these 2 counties should be the easiest ones to take over. That being said, if I take over York, that probably gives me the opportunity to get a lot more de jure claims by creating more titles or usurping more titles. But I also have a huge truce with York right now, or sorry, with... Does he have a liege? Yes. With Lotharingia right now for 10 years. So ideally, I guess, I would like to assassinate the king of Lotharingia, because if he dies, then all of the truces kind of evaporate with him. So let's see if we can get over 100 here with this plot power. It still might take a long time to work, but it might be in the best idea. Or it might be in our best idea, I should say. And I can't invite these guys to plot. I can only invite people from his court to the plot, I believe. Maybe our spy master? I don't know why I thought that would work. So let's go back here. And we'll click on the King of Lotharingia and go into his court and start asking people if they are interested in joining the plot. No. But if I send her a gift, it's the Queen! She probably gives us a huge bonus. So we sent her a gift and invited her to a plot. She says yes. And I'm very interested to see how much bonus she gives us. What about this lady? Invite the plot? Yes? Okay. It seems like people are not too pleased with the king. If this gives me an easy out for war, I would be very pleased. You know what? I don't think the gold would do it in this situation. It might. I've got a lot of gold to spare. It might be worth it. Invite the plot? No. What if I send her 50 or 20 gold? Invite the plot? Yes. Okay. Wow. People are easy to turn in this town. So he's still a no if we send him a gift of 20 gold. Invite the plot? Absolutely. All right. Let's just take a second here and see how this ticks up. Maybe this will take us over 100. His wife's in on the plot, so it should be easy. This guy didn't offer us all that much for his support. This is some lady who offered us a little bit. This is just, again, a random courtier, and his wife should be next. She only gave us like 10%. But now we're at 92%. And now we're at 103%. And the more over that we go, the better it is. This guy's got 73%, but he's never going to do it. He's the spy master, maybe? Let's sort by plot power. How about Thierry, the Duke of York? Not interested? Not interested. Not interested. They're all so close, though. They've got very strong opinions in both directions. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. These are all probably not gonna happen, I should point out. This guy might be persuadable. Send him a gift of 20 gold. Invite the plot? No. Okay. He's got to be feeling a little bit better about us, but not good enough overall. Maybe we should just let this go for a while. This is Lewis Carling? Is that what his name was? I thought I saw this. If so, that's cool that he's part of the, like, Carling dynasty. Anyway, let's just let this go for a little while. Maybe this will work. And again, I'm just going to let my levies kind of repopulate here before we get ready to go to a second war. But because him dying, does that give us we should be able to declare war on the king without a casus belli. Or, I mean, we have casus bellis, I mean, and we'll talk about this, you know, excommunicated ruler, de jure claim on Warwick, etc., and what we can do about this. First things first, though, we got to get that truce to break by killing him. So I think it's in our best interest, since we already have a CB on Lotharingia, to send our council, and our chancellor specifically, to Leicester, where hopefully he will gain us a possible casus belli in the near future. So I'm just looking at what we have here. Why don't we commission a runestone? Because there's no reason, I think, for us not to. And why don't we say, let it speak of me, because our king is going to, this is possibly going to be the best king that I've ever had. So the artisans who will carve and paint the runestone are asking for instructions. What of your qualities should it speak of? How about my great knowledge of the world? Yes, that's probably a nicer thing to put up, or from a prideful standpoint. They approved medium crown authority, so I should be able to destroy the Irish title. Cannot destroy titles. Oh, first I have to get rid of Gavelkin succession, which again requires something else. No, okay, so seniority, do I want this? What is primogenitor? The oldest child of the ruler inherits all titles. I would like this a lot. Who's this guy? My nephew. Okay. So no vassals are fighting one another. One of the following must be true. High or absolute crown authority. Crown authority. No vassals are fighting another. No vassals are fighting one another. Who is fighting one another in my vassals right now? Can I destroy the Kingdom of Ireland? I guess I can't. Kingdom of England. I don't even have control over this. Okay, let's just let that go for now. I'm going to spend a lot of time worrying about that, I think, if I let it happen. So we should probably take the opportunity to maybe build some more holdings, if possible. I know down here in kind of southern England, there have been many opportunities. So let's build a city in here, shall we? And maybe there are other areas in here where I can build another... Sure, let's build a castle. And the reason I'm thinking of doing this is, you know, I'm second guessing myself because it's going to cost us a lot of gold, but by the same token, it makes us much stronger overall. I want this guy to be dissuaded from joining this faction. I wonder if I could just have him excommunicated? No? Revoke title? Because he... Wait, let me see. Yeah, they're not going to like it if I do this, so let's just ignore that for now. We can actually press some claims if we wanted to. But I don't think... I'm looking at these and I'm like, you know, I don't want to go after the Duchy of Galicia down in there in Spain or Mecklenburg. Kent might be possible, so let's go down to that one. So Kent is like down here. But yes, again, this would be truce breaking. So we have to wait for the King of Lotharingia to be killed. Okay, what is going on here? Duke Thierry now has no liege, and I can declare war on him through claiming York. Okay, so we can do something a little funky here. If I declare war on Duke Thierry for this lady, Alfrieder Sveinsten, or actually, this lady seems like a smarter decision. Maybe I can invite her to my court. She will say no. But if I can get her to... Okay, we need to find like a single person and then marry them and then get them to come to our court. And then we can declare war, I think. I basically just want to... Here's the thing. If I give them a title that is lower than mine and then conquer in their name, they will stay under me as a vassal. So I kind of need to maybe... Is she single? She has a dead husband. Can I arrange a marriage and maybe... Because will she come to our court right off? No, because we have a false religion. But if I arrange a marriage, perhaps with this man, she will say yes. And is she going to be excited to come into the fold here? This means she'll be in our court then. Let me think about this. Will this work? He's our courtier. He's going to gain a ton of prestige. She's old, so she loves it. And this also means that he's probably not going to have any kids because she's so old. Anyway, that might be good for us for a succession reason. Northernlion the Learned, who was son of Marcus and Amelia, asked for the stone to be raised in his name. The knowledge he held of the world and all of its wonders was the envy of all. Hrolfr carved these words: "You leave this stone content in the knowledge that many centuries from now, when its paint has long since faded, scholars will be studying these rune carvings in an effort to glean the wisdom of their words." Good diplomacy and general opinion, plus a huge prestige bonus. So, let's see if this marriage goes through. Sure, they are going to get married, so she should arrive. She has already arrived in our court. Now, I can still declare war to give her a title. Now, of course, this could all backfire if he stops being at war with Lotharingia. But anyway, now I'm going to look at this lady and be like, can I grant you a title? No, I can't. But I'm still... Okay, if I demand religious conversion, let's do it. She's going to answer yes, hopefully. And as England continues to be totally screwed over here, I am now going to try to... Let me think about this, because do we have any other claims that I could push against the dude from York? I don't believe so. Or sorry, Duke of York. Because I think she's just going to become independent if I succeed here. Let me look through the consequences. If King Northernlion are of the same dynasty, or if I am the de jure liege of the Duchy of York, Alfrieder Svein's daughter will also become a vassal of mine. Now, unfortunately, I don't think York is part of my de jure kingdom right now. Is there any way that we can check on this? That's their dynasty. I really don't think it is, but I kind of just want to go to war anyway. Whatever, let's let some time go by here. Patience is a virtue, but sometimes it gets on my nerves. Northernlion gains the trait patient. That is a very good trait to have, so we're going to just go ahead with that. And I'm going to speed up to speed 5, basically to give my levies time to come back. My prisoner is complaining and we will let him rot, but also to give me the opportunity to... get some more gold back. Okay, so this could kill the King of Lotharingia, and then things are going to be very interesting. So I'm glad I didn't go to war immediately. And we'll see. Failure! King Jarreau discovered the manure. My complicity was revealed, unfortunately, which is really bad because now he knows that I was a part of this. But we can still get him killed. It's at exactly 100%, which is not good. But again, let's go back to the intrigue menu here. This could happen at some point. He's also the King of England and the King of Italy. Jesus Christ. So yes, go to diplomacy. No, wait, this is not what I wanted. We go to court and then our vassals even, and see if we can ask some of these vassals to join our plot. No, not interested. I wish I could I should look in like public opinion, because people who hate him are going to be much more likely to join me, like this guy, for example. Oh, he's already backing us. That makes sense. How about this guy right here? Or is this their opinion of me? I'm trying to see. Opinion of liege. Okay, so maybe this guy. He's got 14. Invite to plot, no. And he's not going to be concerned. What about this guy? 66. Invite to plot. Should be no. But we can swing him, I think. We've got 6 in favor and 6 against. If I send him a small gift of 20 gold, he's going to love us and still not be interested. Okay. What about his heir? Is his heir... She doesn't want to come to our court, nor does she want to be invited to the plot. How about this guy, the mayor of Chelsea? Invite the plot, no. Why is this so difficult? I'll shoot coward, all I want is to kill a man. 116. Mayor of London. Seems like a pretty influential guy. 222. No, that's not going to be enough. I'm just adding up the possibilities here. He's already part of our plot. 14. Oh, this is the guy we just looked at, wasn't it? The Count of Weimar. He's not interested at all. Shit, we might not be able to make this happen. The Duke of Essex, are you interested? Not even close. He loves us, but he hates the idea of getting his hands dirty, I guess. He's not interested either. Okay, well, what if, again, let's go to his court. We really only need, like, one person to swing this in our favor. A lot of these guys, I think, are backing our plot already. Like, the Queen, for example, is already backing our plot. How about this courtier? She's not interested. What if I send you a beautiful gift of 20 gold? Because you are a beautiful lady? Nope, not interested at all. All right, well, that might ruin our assassination attempt. Just for shits and giggles, I might go to war with York just to see how this works. I'm starting to think Edla might fancy me. It's not appropriate. I am very happy having one son. I don't even know what's going on here on my own peninsula. Are my vassals not fighting anymore? Can I thus change my laws? Nope. Vassals have a negative opinion of me. Okay. I'm just trying to look at what's going on here. No vassal count or above has a negative. I don't want elective monarchy. What is this? The succession law is the opposite of primogeniture. The youngest child inherits. I want primogeniture, but we need high or absolute crown authority, but we can't do that because we've already changed one law in our lifetime. Okay, so we can't destroy the Kingdom of Ireland yet. Yet. That is the important part. You know what? I think we should just go to war with Lotharingia, or sorry, with York here, just for shits and giggles. He's already going to war against his liege. This lady loves us. If she becomes independent ruler of York, maybe she'll accept vassalization because we're the same rulers now. Or sorry, we're the same religion now. So let's raise our glass and raise our troops here and just go to town on these ding-dongs. I think we'll be able to... What a rousing speech. Raise our troops, raise our glass, and go to town on these ding-dongs. What can I say? An inspiring ruler. No question about it. I see about 6,000 troops that I should be scared of. What the fuck is going on down here? Who owns this now? Duchess of Kent? Is this Kent if I zoom out? Italy? Game, you are drunk. This is not Italy. I'm pretty sure the south of England does not qualify as the Italian peninsula. What is, like, does Italy even exist down? Italy? Italy is shaped like a boot. This is not shaped like a boot anymore. This is not just me being super Canadian in that pronunciation. Oh, good. We got a peasant revolt. As usual on the Isle of Man. Because they are... complete shitheads. Anyway, let's just go destroy them quickly. This band of 67 should probably wait outside. But these guys meet up here, and then we'll create one fighting force of 6,000. There's so much attrition risk from fighting this peasant revolt. We're already 47% of the way done. The Isle of Man is apparently a hellhole where very few troops can survive. But there's one peasant revolt ruined already. We will finish our demands there, or enforce our demands, I should say. And then speed down, because we've been playing a little bit fast and loose with it so far. And start going to town on... I was going to say Jorvik, but... Wait a minute. Okay, so Gwynedd now has... the Sigurthur's host is going to leave to form his own country. Good luck with that. You know, if you're going to do it, better to do it in the Middle Ages, I suppose, before things get too settled in. I expect that we'll be able to take out York pretty quickly, but I worry that by doing this, they're just going to surrender against Lotharingia. But I don't know. Now there's like Italy. Italy's playing a role in this. In fact, did the King of Lotharingia die? Did that somehow happen there? No, but we've lost our plot power here. Is there any way I can convince some of these people to come in on this? Like, really, I just need one person to be a part of my plan here. That guy's so close. Wonder if he's got 10% plot power. It's not great. It's worth the investment to just... Oh, it will not increase his opinion further. Never mind. I was going to say it's worth the investment just to see. This lady's not willing to join the plot. She's not going to even come close. Really just need 5 more %. So I'm going to leave this up for now. Maybe we'll be able to make it happen. But for now, I've got, bigger fish to fry. I'm fighting 2 wars here. Apparently, I'm at war with Italy simultaneously. Our war with Duke Antoine the Conqueror of York is still going all right. Northernlion has developed a habit for wild parties. This will make him 60% chance he gains charitable? Okay, that's really good. And 40% chance he gains lustful, which is okay. Or curfews, he gains arbitrary or chaste. I think we want this. He's gained charitable. That worked really well, actually. That is exactly what I wanted to have happen, basically. We're at 86%. We have captured Philippe. Good news, I suppose. Our siege is going pretty well in York, it looks like. These Yorkish men now have already basically surrendered. So let's offer a peace here. Enforce demands. What happens? Okay, she becomes the Duchess of York. But she is not one of our vassals, I believe. And now it becomes Jorvik again. So, kind of a mismanagement there, but maybe she will become our vassal. No! Why doesn't she like us? Not my de jure liege. Small difference in rank. Excuse me. Let's have her excommunicate. Oh. Base reluctance. What if I send a gift to the Pope? Pope Pius, you're a nice dude. Jeez, that's a lot of money. That's like almost all of our money. I could grant him a title and give him a county or something. And he'd like us a little bit more. I don't think that's a good idea, though. You know what? I think it's good to stop this episode. What are our claims right now? Kent, the Kingdom of England, the County of Jorvik for somebody else. Let's claim Jorvik for this lady, or for this dude. Is this dude part of our court? He is. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's try something quick. This may or may not work. First thing I should do, I'm going to give him the County of Fife. By all means, you, like, what, 6-year-old kid? 8-year-old kid? Here you go. County of Fife. You can probably manage it better than anybody else. We have lost our spy master as a result of that. My mistake, I guess. Let's just have him scheme in Cornwall. Is this Cornwall? Yes. That guy's been kind of an asshole for us. We're going to lower our... Wait a minute. Military, back it out. Once our military backs out, then we are going to lower our troops. And then we're going to try to claim Jorvik. And by claiming Jorvik, or by going to war to claim Jorvik, we should be able to just conquer it and make him our vassal. So, I'm sorry, lady. You were part of a... This is bigger than you. This guy's heir to the Kingdom of England. Is that who I just gave this to? No, it's the Count of Fife that I just gave it to. Good, we'll declare war here, and if we succeed, then he will become our vassal. So, I'm sorry. I wish we didn't have to do this. But, again, this is bigger than you, lady. I know you thought that that dude loved you, but in all actuality, I just paid him to marry you so that you would come to my court, and then I could accidentally execute this Mr. Magoo style. You have 29 troops. I'm so sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Philippe, you can rot, man. I captured you in battle that I didn't even want to win. In fact, I'm completely going against that right now. It doesn't look like Jorvik's going to offer too much resistance here, I have to say. We're going to wait until our troops finally get kind of reconvened here. Now we're going to have to conquer Italy in order to create England or to create Britannia. What a weird situation we have on our hands here. Well, we've essentially wiped out the Yorkish force right off the bat, or so to say, the Jorvikish force. I don't know, but this is good news. I think we can successfully siege both of these territories probably pretty darn quickly. Both Lincoln and York, I do not expect to be a problem. Our queen has died, which means we should have a new ambition to get married, which will give us some piety, I think. And we'll marry him off in a second. Let's just finish this war first, and maybe we'll talk about marriage on the next episode. But for now, let's just siege Jorvik. And I mean, once one of these holdings goes down, the cascading war score should just end this, basically. This charade, essentially, because I don't see how they are going to offer too much more resistance to me, considering they have no men. And they're definitely not going to offer up, 5,000 to stop us. So a castle has finished construction in Powys. And actually, a castle probably finished construction somewhere else as well. Oh, because my wife died, I actually lost stewardship. I understand. So, let's take this second and invite a couple of nobles to our court. Let's invite 3. And by doing so, we should now have some new people that we can give some counties to. This guy's arbitrary, charitable, not ambitious. The most important thing I was worried about. You can take the city of Restormel. Congratulations. And how about another new guy that we got here? This guy. What are his traits? Greedy, honest. All right. That's okay with me. Congratulations. You are now the barony of Rudelt. Beautiful. And now our our domain size is perfect. And when we marry someone else, we can probably take one of these new counties under our wing eventually, because we'll get a little stewardship bonus. Because when our wife dies, we lose like half of her stewardship stat, or all of it maybe. I can't recall. Good news so far. We are 9%? Really? 41%. That's more along the lines of what I was looking for. Let's move these men up here. And, does 18,000 men, is that still sustainable here? It is. Wow. And we just basically sieged that second holding in like 20 minutes. Let's merge these troops together to create a 19,000 strong fighting force. Probably the strongest force that we've seen since the start of the game. At least in one group. My liege, my work in Leicester seems to have come to fruition. Yeah, use that claim, man. It's going to cost us some gold, but that is an easy piece of territory for us to get. And in fact, if I can get that on this episode, oh, we have captured an 8-year-old girl. It is actually an 8-year-old girl. We're at 92% war score. Let's just let this one finish. Then we can talk about going to war with Leicester, at which point, to be quite honest with you, we might be able to create Britannia. Not that I want to spoil it. So yes, this guy gains the petty kingdom of Jorvik, and she loses 100 prestige, except... Good, that is our territory now. Somehow, we cannot create Britannia yet. This is silly. We are slowly pushing our way to this peninsula. Why can this not happen? In any case, let's lower our troops, which is now in our territory, and we'll end this episode for now. But on the next episode, Leicester is going to be in a serious state of affairs. Yeah, that guy's a count now. But anyway, we can take these guys over super easily with the claim that we have ourselves. We'll marry our king off. But as always, thanks for watching. Good news is gray skies are going to clear up, put on a happy face. We got to be close to, at the very least, conquering this entire, like, British Isles here. If we're not able to create Britannia, I don't know what's up with that. I guess I'll Google it. But you know, good news at the very least. We continue to make some progress here. That was a fairly good episode, even though it was a roundabout way of making it happen. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support on this series so far, and I will see you next time.